Hello there, this is Mr. W for the Knowledgeable Thrifter with my find of the week. These are nice pieces of Adams English pottery. The company started in 1769 by William Adams. They produced various items through the 1960s and were bought out by Wedgwood in 1966. Wedgwood continued to produce them until 1998 when the company and the products were brought to an end. I have a couple examples of this pottery here. The teapot and the cream and sugar are old colonial pottery made in the 1950s. This pattern was produced for the 1950s until 1984. It is a nice piece, and it is more or less stoneware. Though they did make some bone china, Adams did. You can see the mark. It's a nice and pretty nice mark on this piece. It is white glazed stoneware with a hand-painted sponge design. And when Wedgwood took over the company in the 1960s, they did away with the hand painting, and the items became a lithograph or transfer on these items. The early items, the hand painted items, sell for considerably more. Here's the teapot, which is nice, but the mark isn't so good on it. If you can see the mark there. The teapot brings about $100, $150, of course, depending on condition. The sugar is more, probably $50, $40, and the creamer is less, $40, $30, and of course these are all in really good condition. Depending on condition, like as you could look at any of the Etsy, the other section, you'll see the prices are different. The other later pieces are mostly round, and they do not sell for at all like these do. Here, this is a piece of K-Rex ware that was produced from the 1940s to about 1966 by Adams, and then Wedgwood took over the company. Now this is a later piece. The early Carlex ware, and they made several patterns. There's a nice mark. Is hand painted, and those pieces bring a good price. A plate like this brings about 3 times, but this one is worth maybe $10, $20. This is one made by Wedgwood after they took over the company, and it is lithographed transferred print. So it's worth getting out there and looking for. But the later pieces are not worth as much. The earlier pieces are worth a considerable amount. I have found 2 or 3 of the early pieces and sold them. So keep an eye out. Adams is pretty good stuff, and the price is going to go up since the company now has been out of business for several years. Happy hunting.